The number of coronavirus patients in the country reached 10,610. 1,991 health workers are infected with COVID-19 with 34 deaths to date. Please support our cause to protect our frontliners. We are seeking your help through Burden to Breakthrough.
Okay, once again, good afternoon. This is Luis Magalong, and I'll be your host this Moving Beyond Crisis series. We're on part 9. This is entitled New Normal, New Business Opportunities. So once again, welcome to those of you staying at at the comforts of your home. Okay, while we are waiting for the others, nakikita ko po, no, lahat, ayan, okay, there are people who are saying hi. Allow us to feel your presence. Okay, just post a hello or just click like, comment or a heart. Okay, to allow us to feel you. Okay, that I'm seeing people who have been our participants even from the very first series. Ayan. Hello to you guys. Thank you. Salamat po sa Tagalog sa inyong pagtangkilik. Ayan. All right. So, thank you also to our speakers who have been part of our previous series, kila Mr. Prudy Verso, Mr. Al Ian Barcelona, Mr. Cleve de la Calzada, Miss Jenny Magalong, Mr. PJ Lanot, Mr. Joel Elio, and Mr. RD Abelio. Previously, in the previous series, we talked about mental resiliency, visioning, enhanced character, adapting to the new normal, maximizing how to maximize our resources, and how do we facilitate going back to basics. So you've seen our intro video. So no, we are vertical parallel. We exist to bridge you to success. Okay, so thank you. This webinar would not be possible without the help of our partners, Elevation, AIB, PEME, Magalong Talks and Icon Graphics. Okay, so salamat po. No? If you have been watching our previous series, thank you. We appreciate. If you today, if you know somebody who could benefit from this training or from this online webinar, kindly tag them along. Okay, just mention their name or mention this page. Kindly visit this page para naman po it can help them also. And okay, if you please watch out for the next series, and that will be next week, June 17. Okay, we'll have finance series. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, the video. Sorry, the poster of that one. Yan po. Yan. Okay, sorry. Sorry for that. Okay, yeah. This is our Moving Beyond Crisis series, part 10. It's about financial freedom, your survival guide under crisis. This would be happening next week, June 17 at 5 p.m. This our resource person is Mr. Efren Cruz. He is a seasoned investment manager, best-selling author, a columnist, also a chairman and CEO of Personal Finance Advisors Philippines Corporation, PFA. Oh, and okay, if this training, like I mentioned, has been helping you a lot, okay, we're on our part 9 today. Okay, I hope, I encourage you to support. Any amount will do. Please support our Burden to Breakthrough campaign. The reason why we're doing these online webinars is because we wanted to raise funds to provide swab boots and PPEs to our frontliners. Also, the swab boots would be given and coordinated to the select hospitals in preparation or in connection with the mass testing that would possibly happen. Okay, so we're coordinating with the hospitals right now, and probably by coming weeks we can show you the pictures and to document everything. Also, we'll have a special. Oh, by the way, yeah, to know these are I'm showing you the accounts to for other donation options. Like I mentioned, you can get in touch with us. Please coordinate with us through the numbers on your screen, okay, or email us so that we can guide you accordingly. So hashtag burden to breakthrough, hashtag moving beyond crisis. So please get in touch with us. Any amount would do. And also we'll have a special series tomorrow. Yan, bukas po yan. Bukas, this is a special series. Okay, tomorrow, June 11 at 10 a.m. Okay, please take note of the time. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. po, no? This is a special series for the Moving Beyond Crisis. Okay, we'll talk about, this is entitled Home or School, Homeschool, Understanding the Home-Based Learning. Okay, this is a special series because if you notice, no, we've been doing the career, professional, and personal trainings or webinars for the Moving Beyond Crisis, but this is a special training or a special webinar. That's why we move it in the morning slot. So I hope you could join us tomorrow via FB Live. Please, for more details, please visit our page, Vertical Parallel Asia, okay, to know more about those things. This would be, we have invited Dr. Great B. Mabuti. He is the Learn Director for Homeschool Global Philippines. Also, we have invited Miss Michelle Padrelanan. He is a homeschooling mom for 17 years. She is the co-founder of Educating for Life, the organizers of the Philippine Homeschool Convention. Okay, so also, meron po kaming bago. So every day, please visit our page o sana po, no, tangkilikin niyo po araw-araw kahit wala po tayong training, no. We are releasing mga parang encouragement posters. Ayan po, today we release yung poster na yan. Babangon tayo, view ordinary opportunities into blessings, support local businesses in this time of crisis. Yan, please, you can use this poster to share, to encourage others, no. Paki-hashtag na lang po, no, Moving Beyond Crisis and hashtag burden to breakthrough. Okay, thank you. Yan. Also, okay, welcome. Dumadami po yung mga they're coming in. Okay, sorry, are joining us. Okay, we have people from Marilao, Bulacan, from Quezon Province. Welcome po. From Caloocan, from Laguna. Wow, we have from Jakarta in Indonesia. Wow, thank you for your support. Okay, I hope this would be this would be a parang standard for us to learn more as we continue growing. Okay. Hindi po physically, no, mentally also. Okay. So we also have in the coming weeks we will be having our masterclass. Masterclass is an online education produced by our group, Vertical Parallel, in partnership with with other speakers. So these are if you see on your screens, these are the how do we do the trainings. Okay, to know more about this, please visit our page or get or direct message us, and then we will gladly assist and discuss with you those things. Okay, for those calendar online for the masterclass, okay, please catch this masterclass. Okay, the mandatory basic occupational safety and health OSH training for workers is dated June 26, 29, and 30, 1 to 4:30 p.m. And then organizational change. Okay, this would be happening July 1 and 2, 2020. Okay, 1 to 3 p.m. Organizational change, rebooting our business to productivity. That's July 1 to 2. Strengthening corporate culture in thriving times, a leadership and management course. Okay, this would be on July 16 to 17. Okay, 2 to 4 p.m. And building confidence in speaking power of you, audience and presentations on July 23 and 24, 2 to 4 p.m. These are the masterclass or the online masterclasses that our group is doing. All right. Okay, so I hope everyone's comfortably sitting, and please if you have notes, please make sure you have your pens also para po we can take down learnings today. So I'm sure this would be mouthful again, and I'm very grateful for the speakers who have given their heart to join us and to share their learnings. So yan, dahil po ano 'no, kung mapapansin niyo mas masigla, eh, 'no. Ayan, okey. Nagpo-progress po tayo. Kung kayo po ay nagpo-progress, ako rin po 'no, may mga ano na po ako ngayon, may mga segment producers na 'no. Alright. Okay, so thank you for our group. Okay, thank you kay Jem and Laika. They've been helpful, they've been helping me to write the scripts, okay. And to our other kasama sa team, yan sila Paul, Miko, Christian. Okay, si Rod, yeah, those are your teammates. Okay, you can see me ako lang, pero with me are a group of people who are helping. So please click like, comment, okay, and allow us to feel your presence. Thank you for the participating group, PPA, Philippine Ports Authority. Also, there's a bulk individuals registering. Thank you po sa ating mga guro. Honestly, we're really we're really glad that you're joining us sa ating mga teachers. Okay, from different schools. Okay, thank you for joining us. I hope this can be helpful for you. And also, join us tomorrow. All right? Any more? Oh, yeah. If, for just if you have questions, please comment. Okay, we'll try to answer them as much as we can. So, okay, so please click like. O yan. Para naman po mapagaan naman at maging interactive, no? Kung sino, question lang po, no? As we start this week, nag-start na po yung pasok natin this week. Sino po yung mga nakabalik na sa work? Yan. Please comment present. Yan, yung mga nakabalik na sa work. Allow us to maramdaman namin kayo at mabati naman, no? Okay, so kung sino naman po ang nag-enjoy sa previous mga trainings natin, Moving Beyond Crisis series na trainings natin, click nyo naman po yung heart, okay, just to allow us to feel you. Alright. Okay. So, hindi ko na po papatagalin, no? Allow me to introduce our speaker this afternoon. For the new normal, new business opportunities, okay, our speaker is a president and CEO of JLC Communications. He is an entrepreneur. He is a brand builder. He is a certified life coach. He is a GoNeg mentor. Okay, so let us all welcome. Okay, let's give Mr. Joel Cruz a warm welcome. Let us all welcome. Ulit, no? Let's all welcome Mr. Joel Cruz. Sir Joel. Hi, Sir Joel.
Hi, Luis. Good afternoon to you, to everyone. Good afternoon.
Sige. Yan, Sir Joel, yan, I can hear you now and I can see you. Wow, ang ganda, nasa office si Sir Joel, no? Okay. So, ayan, guys, this is Sir Joel. He is, na-introduce na kita, sir, pero thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your learning. Alam po namin na kapag yung hindi namin kayang bayaran ang PF ni Sir Joel. But thank you, Sir Joel, for your heart. We appreciate and we're just grateful and glad that you're here and joining us today. So, Sir Joel, please take the stage.
First off, let me take this time to thank you, Luis and Jenny, for inviting me. Yeah, it's my heart's desire really to, as a coach, to really to share my expertise and my knowledge. Dahil sa panahon ngayon na meron tayong pandemya, mas mabuti nagtutulungan po tayo. So, let me take this floor to present to you kung ano yung mga nalalaman ko po na pwede nating gawin ng mga oportunidad during this pandemic. Okay? Our topic for today is new normal, new business opportunity. Okay? Okay. Now, as the world is rushing to find a vaccine for the coronavirus, we are now vulnerable not just to the virus itself, but economic problem. What more, regions like us, the Asia, talagang tinamaan tayo ng declining economy. Okay, but the world leaders, on the other hand, will not actually stop from reviving this economy, and we will provide stimulus and jumpstart businesses, especially the MSME sector. But let us start first by actually looking at the sector kung saan po nakabilang ang MSME. Okay. Statistics says that 998,342 micro and small medium enterprise in the Philippines alone. These establishments make up 99.52% of all businesses in the country as of 2018, according to Philippine Statistics Authority. Now, micro enterprises make up 88.5% of businesses in the country. Micros, or the small businesses, employ as much as 28.9% of the total labor force in businesses nationwide. So this is staggering. So malaki ang MSME. Ito yung nag-create ng economy. Ito yung nag-create ng employment. Now, in these trying times, we all know na ang tinamaan, direct hit, is actually the MSME, to where we all belong. Now, as the data below shows, establishments in the country are classified either by their employment size, micro from 1 to 9 employees, or from an asset of from 1 peso to 3 million. Now, as a small enterprise, ang employee mo dapat ay 10 to 99 employees with an asset size of 3 million to 15 million. The medium enterprise, however, you must have an employee from 100 to 199 employees with an asset size of 15 million to 100 million. And of course, the large one, the big corporation, 200 employees above with an asset size of 100 million and above, or I would say billion. So kung makikita po natin dito, ito yung classification po ng mga enterprise sa bansa natin. Okay. Okay, we're having a little technical problem here. Just setting it up. Okay. Okay. Luis, can you view my presentation?
Oh, yeah, Sir. I can view it now, Sir Joel. But it's the cover page.
Yeah. I do apologize for our viewers. Medyo nagkakaroon lang kami ng technical difficulty. It's raining so hard outside, so let me just fix the problem.
Okay. Okay, Sir Joel. So, ayan, habang inaayos po ni Sir Joel ang ating well, Sir Joel is finishing or fixing technical changes. Sorry, nagkakaroon lang po ng technical problems. Let me know, Sir Joel, if it's okay, if you're okay now. So, thank you, acknowledge ko lang po. Yan ang ating mga speakers. Kasama na dyan si Sir Joel Cruz. Okay, we have Mr. Pru Diverso, Mr. Al Ian Barcelona, Mr. Cleve de Calzada, Miss Jenny, Mr. PJ Lanot, and Mr. Joel Elio, and Mr. RD Abelio.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience.
Yes, sir. I can already see your slides.
Okay, let me restart again. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Anyway, as I was saying that 998,342 comprises of the MSME in the Philippines alone. And 28.9% of this, the micros employ as much as 28.8% the whole total labor force. So napakalaki ng employment ng sector ng MSME. Now, again, let me show you again the difference between the micro, the small, the medium, and the large. The micro, you have 1 to 9 employees. Okay. The small, you have 10 to 99 employees. The medium, 100 to 199 employees. And then the large, or I would say the big corporation, they employ as much as thousands. So, yan po yung pagkakaiba po natin ng mga companies. Now, another statistics I would like to show here is that 70%, the heavily hit Luzon accounts for the 70% of the Philippine economy. Ito po yung tinamaan talaga, the NCR. And then 70% of the businesses in Luzon were affected by temporary business closure. So alam na po natin to, na lahat nagsarado because of the quarantine. And 30% employees were subjected to alternate work arrangements such as work from home or ang pasok every other day or once a week or twice a week. Now, let's take note of this, the number 4 data. The country's unemployment rate ballooned to 17.7 in April according to national statistician Dennis Claire Mapa. So, ang laki po ng rate na unemployment. But I'm not saying na ito alone is because of the COVID. So, tumagdag pa na tumagdag. What is happening, my friends, displaced employees and those who are now working from home geared toward entrepreneurship. So, gusto na lang po magnegosyo sa loob ng bahay. And this is what we need right now. As mga nasa loob ng bahay, to create more revenue for the family, to create small businesses. Now, let's first discuss what is entrepreneurship, by the way, para mapag-usapan po natin. Now, a very basic definition of entrepreneurship is it's a classic entrepreneurial stuff to see a problem and create how to solve it. In our case, where there is scarcity in food in some areas, so marami mga enterprising kababayan tayo na nagtitinda ng pagkain, nagdi-deliver, tama? The good point here is that whether or not they have the resources to do it. Because entrepreneurs are not just dreamers, but doers. Now, a good quote here by an entrepreneur by the name of Linda Rothenberg, may I quote, she said, when economies turn down, entrepreneurs turn up. I believe this. Ito dapat po yung maging attitude natin as an entrepreneur. Ito po yung dapat maging attitude natin, character na dapat natin gagawin while there is a economic decline. So we need to be resilient. We need to be passionate. We need to be creative more to create businesses or livelihood or other revenue stream. So ito po yung purpose ng ating lesson or ang talk ko ngayon, to create more opportunities and to look for other opportunities na pwede po tayong kumita. Okay. Now, back to normal. What is back to normal, by the way? Now, the new normal is a term in business and economics that refers to financial condition. In fact, hindi na po bago ito naririnig natin, the new normal. This happened in the global financial crisis noong 2007 and 2008. In the global recession, 28 and 2012. I'm sorry. And then getting towards 2020, which is pandemic. The term has been used in a variety of other contexts to imply that something which was previously abnormal has become a commonplace. Okay? So now enter the new normal. So what are these business opportunities na pwede po nating tingnan during this new normal era? Now, number one, diretso na po tayo, is safety products. Now, during this 3-month quarantine, nakita po na natin na napakadami pong safety products ang nagkalat sa e-commerce. Tama po yan because nakikita po natin yung pagsusumigasig ng mga kababayan natin to sell out these products because these products, even if dumating po na tapos na yung lockdown, magkakaroon pa rin po, gagamitin pa rin po natin to. It is predicted that people will stockpile this product in their homes even for months to come as vaccines have not been developed yet. Okay? Some of the samples are fashionable face mask, isopropyl alcohol. Now this one, I can see even in corporate offices, disinfecting doormat. Ang dami po ngayon yan. Hat with anti-droplet face shield. So, these are some of the products na pwede nating actually pagkakitaan at ibenta through e-commerce or through social media. Okay? Another opportunity that we could look into is virtual events, such as this one. Now, for agencies like ours, what we do actually, together with like with vertical parallel, they actually do virtual events like this. So if you're an agency, you can actually do this. Businesses have now learned how to utilize remote working tools that provide value while cutting overhead costs. It's safe to predict that more virtual events will mushroom in the few months and marketers will promote more online events and experience. So it's about experience. Now, mapapansin po natin na during this quarantine, Zoom has become famous, widely used ngayon because wala nang contact eh. But what we do now is virtual events. This video conferencing software company that went public last year is having a moment during the pandemic. People have flocked to the service to keep up with friends, corporate meetings, and webinars. Okay? Now, excuse me. Another thing that we can try to look to is that Chinese mobile phone maker Xiaomi collaborated with the video platform Bilibili for a 72-hour live stream launch event for its Mi 10 5G phone during the height of China's coronavirus lockdown. So, these events, dadami pa ito. We could actually utilize this more. In our case, as a branding and event agency, we also have events, virtual events. To mention a few, we have a virtual run that later on I'll be showing with you. Okay? This one, virtual run. Dahil alam po natin ngayon na wala na munang mga fun run because of the quarantine and because of the risk involved. So now, marketers will actually do virtual run. Virtual races gained popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic. And some are finding ways to abide by the orders by running in virtual races. Okay? Another opportunity that we can look into if you're into entertainment is virtual concert. A good example ang ginawa po ni Ryan Kaya Bayanihan Musikan. It's actually an online concert series. So si Ryan Kaya po ang gumawa niyan. And this event alone raised a total of 122 million for that event. So ang laki ng opportunity na pwede po natin magawa sa mga ganitong events, mga kababayan, my countrymen. Okay? So virtual events, use technology, use Zoom. Okay? Number 3, the opportunity that we can look into is back to basic. When I say back to basic, ano ba yan, Joel? Meaning, food, the demand for basic necessities or basic essential is of the highest priority during this pandemic. While the need for luxury will drop drastically, dahil nobody needs luxury items right now, but what we need is food. We need water, we need essentials. So, food is in. Lagi pong kailangan ng food. We need food anytime, especially in the house where we eat most of the time, admittedly. Okay? Retailers that sell basic goods like the following will be relatively resilient. Supermarkets, local wet and dry markets, mini groceries, and convenience store. So ngayon, makikita po natin in all places that we can see enterprising kababayan natin nagbebenta ng mga gulay, dry goods, fish, pork, kahit nasa van lang po. We can actually do that. Okay? Sabi nga po natin, love your own, support your own, buy your local products from the community. So this is actually an opportunity for us na pwede rin na po natin gawin. Okay? Grocery delivery is another thing. Before the pandemic, what we do is we go to the grocery. Of course, everybody wanted to go to the grocery on a weekly basis. But now, because of the risk involved, so what the groceries are doing is actually deliver na rin po. Food, water. Another thing is, medicine delivery. Of course, for the elderly especially, so, na hindi sila pwedeng lumabas. So medicine delivery is a new thing actually. They deliver on your doorstep. This moment, pharmaceutical businesses have an essential role to play. People quarantining themselves find it difficult to reach out medical stores. So that's why they need deliver na lang po. So we deliver. Okay. And also the local government programs such as Balik Probinsya. This program is geared towards addressing Metro Manila's congested urban areas by encouraging people to return to their home provinces. So, sabi ko nga po kanina kila Luis at Jenny, Balik Probinsya na rin po ako. Well, actually, I live in Muntinlupa. So, we have our office here in Quezon City. But because of this new normal thing, so there will be a transition to where we will have an office here, but at times I'll be in Muntinlupa. So the government is encouraging all our kababayans, especially those who are from the provincias, to go back. Or kung hindi man sa probinsya, to go back to the suburbs para ma-decongest po. Okay? And let's go back to basics. If you have a parcel land, you plant. Mag-farming, magtanim-tanim. These are actually good. Okay? Number 4 opportunity, delivery services. This one is really helpful sa panahon ngayon. Na nakikita natin all the products, all that you need can be delivered to you in minutes. In fact, our lunch right now is delivered actually. Dineliver lang po siya. So, if you have a motorcycle, you're very enterprising, just to create another revenue for the family, you can actually apply for this one. Be a delivery guy. Mamaya, we'll talk about how much or ano yung opportunity na makikita mo dito, gaano kalaki ma-earn mo sa pag-deliver. Okay. While delivery services have been trying to get their toe to hold for the past several years, the leaders will now grab market share and trial with new customers. Some of whom will continue the service long after the pandemic is over. Because what we need right now is fast delivery of products. Okay. Now this one, startups. Now, despite that we have a declining economy right now, many people would actually put up their business sa panahon ngayon. Tulad nga ako kanina na mention ko, the entrepreneur was asked, bakit ka nagtatayo ng company mo ngayon whereas may economic downturn? What she said is that, when economies turn down, entrepreneurs should turn up. Let me just set an example. During the global financial crisis in 2007 and 2009, startup launched during a crisis like this, or Uber, Airbnb, and Instagram. Na-launch po sila during po ng mga panahon na may crisis, babagsak din ang economy. Another example, a local example would be this one, Aquabest. Aquabest was actually birthed during the Asian financial crisis of 1997. I personally know the guy. He saw the opportunity because during those times, there is a scarcity of clean water. So nakita niya yung need. Di ba, entrepreneurship is about solving that problem. So nakita niya yung need. So he created a water refilling station, and Aquabest has become now one of the dominant franchise water refilling brand in the country. So, startup. So, mga kababayan, if you know something, if may nakikita kang need in your community or in your province, I encourage everyone to go to entrepreneurship. Excuse me. Number 6 is remote fitness. Gyms are closed as we know it. So matatagalan pa bago mag-open. In fact, a very big brand, Gold's Gym, if I may mention, closed already. And so giving the rise for remote fitness. In fact, if you could look at this, the remote fitness app has gone skyrocketing over the last 5 years. Okay. And because of this, if you are a coach, a fitness coach, or if you just a buff who knows workout, you can be a virtual trainer. And mind you, being a virtual trainer, really mahal ang bayad po diyan. As the coronavirus continues to spread, fitness studios around the country are shutting down their doors and adjusting to the new reality. The notion of a virtual trainer will explode. So pwede rin po itong opportunity na pwede natin pasukin. Okay? And another thing that we can sell online is home gym exercises. Ito, pwede ito. Home gym accessories, rather. Okay. Number 7 is e-commerce. E-commerce, nakita po natin na lumabas po ito during the pandemic na napakarami. We're just helping our kababayan. E-commerce. Okay. This pandemic, while a potential death blow to physical retail, will accelerate e-commerce to even higher levels. E-commerce will never look back, and even more niche e-commerce opportunities will surface. Nakikita po natin the advent and the rise of e-commerce in this country because limited ang contracts, so people now are doing business inside their house. And one of the best thing you can do is sell it online through e-commerce. Okay. Here are some product ideas that can start today's weird economy targeting work-from-home professionals aspiring for comfortability. Pag-usapan po natin some of the products because, of course, on the other hand, na marami naman pong e-commerce na naglalabasan, dapat we should be selling also some unique products. Okay? Novelty socks, house slippers, device and accessories na kung saan nasa loob lang tayo ng bahay, and what we basically do is that we are always in front of the computer or TV, so we might as well use this product. Home storage solutions, ergonomic accessories, okay, or foot bath. This one, even in corporate offices, is actually needed. At-home hobbies, okay. Entrepreneurs are in a unique position to play a critical role in helping people take care of themselves during this pandemic. If you can create strong customer relationship during this difficult time, you have a great chance of turning them into lifelong customers when things get back to normal. So it's about relationship. Okay. Now, isa pa po pwede nating another opportunity that we can look into is virtual assistant. While we are inside our houses, we can actually look at this very good opportunity if you are someone who knows art, creatives, okay, web design, social media, online PR activities, or sales project. You can actually be a virtual assistant. And virtual assistant actually pay good, and you don't have to go outside of your house. And you can get as many as client as you can, depending, of course, in your schedule. So virtual assistant. Number 9, another opportunity that we can look into is online coaching. I, for myself, as a person, a life coach, what I'm doing right now is coaching online. So if you know something, let's say, for example, fitness coach. Well, if you know about business, you can be a business coach. Online coaching is a great career option to continue your profession from home and earn money. Coaches can work at their home pace with a given framework. So, online consultancy also. So, whether you're a coach, a mentor, or an educator, it will be easy for you to get started with a home-based online consultancy. You can virtually connect with your clients via online portal. Okay? So a good opportunity would be this one if you know something. Now, these are the things that you can actually do as a consultant, an online consultant. You can do business mentoring, online music class, or just bakery class, online cooking, or online photography. So many opportunities, my friends, na pwede nyo pong gawin during this pandemic. So you can be productive inside your house and you can earn money without going out. Okay? And last but not the least, if you are into rest of business, you can actually do this. Try to renovate your product or your restaurant. Several restaurants had to close shop. Truly, I've seen some brands closing shop because we are also handling franchise brands. And after the government ordered and enforced lockdown with this, restaurants are switching into a more customer-friendly avenue. So, in the face of uncertainty, restaurant owners has to adjust to a new environment and its demands. They also have to think strategically on how they can reach their customers. Another thing that we can actually do, ito, sinadjust ko to sa isang kong resto brand na hawak, is that create drive-through joint or takeout shop or family meal delivery services rather than dine-in lang. So we need to adapt to that need in the market right now. One method is to transform your restaurant business into 3 pop-up restaurants. Okay? I'd like to give an example of a restaurant. We are from Quezon City. Our office is in Quezon City, and one time we ate in this restaurant inside the UP. It's called Gubat ang pangalan niya. And I was surprised na ang setup niya ay parang kubo. Parang gubat talaga siya, forest. It's an al fresco restaurant that serves Pinoy home-cooked meals. The owners of the restaurant are helping the displaced tricycle in the area by hiring them as a delivery staff. If she can do it, actually, why can't we? Diba? Why can't the big messes do it or big restaurant do it? And Gubat Restaurant actually is a thriving resto in Quezon City. And now they're delivering within the area of Quezon City. So masarap na. Masarap ang pagkain niya. Okay? So dati, dine-in lang siya. Ngayon, nagdi-deliver na siya. At may advocacy pa siya na kinukuha niya yung mga tricycle drivers within the area. Now, tips. With all the products that we are actually discussing, of course, your product should be unique and should serve a value to your customers. Kasi of course, dadami at dadami naman po yung mga produkto, dadami ang mga restaurant, dadami pa rin pala yung mga e-commerce. But your product should be unique, and it should serve a value to your customers such that babalikan po kayo. Okay? It's just a tip. Now, let me end this presentation by actually reciting this passage of scripture. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. So confirms His covenant, which is word to your ancestor as is today. So my friends, this is an encouragement to you and us that despite the economies is hard right now, is difficult right now, or many have been unemployed lately, many companies are closing shop. But let us be encouraged na ang kasama natin ngayon ay Panginoon. His word 2,000 years ago is the same promise that we have now. Okay? So be encouraged that everything will be all right. Be encouraged the Lord is with us. Be encouraged that there is opportunity outside. Be encouraged that this thing shall come to pass. Be encouraged that you still have food on the table. Do you have time with your family? Diba? That no one is sick. Be encouraged that you still have your work. And be encouraged that we can do something. We can do something, my friends. So let us not look at the past, the negative situation, but try to look at the positive situation lagi. That we can always do something about it. Magtulungan po tayo. So let me just end my presentation there. So marami pong salamat. Maraming salamat, Luis. At okay.
Thank you, Sir Joel. Thank you for the wisdom you've shared. Meron lang pong mga ayan, pumapasok na po ang mga questions, no? Iba talaga. Okay, no? So, Sir Joel, let's accommodate few questions, no? Ayan, okay. First question from Al. Ang sabi niya, I'm a regular employee, but I would like to pursue business. Dalawa kasing message niya. First is question niya is, what are your suggested business? Pangalawa, I tried doing online. Will this remain strong even after pandemic?
Well, one, dalawa yung question mo. If you wanted really to put a business, as I always say, put up a business that is close to your heart. Something that is linked to your passion. Like in my case, I put up a business which is a branding agency that's close to my heart. I love to do design and I love to support the entreps. So if you have the time and resources to do so. Now, if you're asking about the online to stay because of the advent of the coronavirus, people now, 60% of the world's population, which is 7 billion tayo ngayon, so 60% nun is currently online. So that's why ang dami ng tao are venturing into the online, the e-commerce. However, ito po yung sinasabi ko. Make it sure, if you're putting up a business, make your business or make your product unique as compared with others. So that people would actually look at you, uy, maganda tong produkto daw, kakaiba, or it serves a value. Hindi lang po siya tulad ng iba of all rest. That's the principle of branding. Make your product and business unique from all of the rest. Yes, it's here to stay, I would say po.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Joel. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
So, Al, yan ang sagot ni Sir Joel. Sir Joel, next question. We are in delivery of goods and merchandise right now. Paano po namin siya mai-improve, lalo na po't maraming nag-deliver na ngayon sa market? Okay. Putol po yung question niya, Sir Joel, but I think he's asking, ang tanong po niya is how can he, I think, expand kasi delivery of goods siya before at marami nang naging competition.
Opo. Pag dumadami, ibig sabihin madami pong need. Ang nangyayari naman po, competition. So how can you beat your competition? That's a question. By being different, by having a niche market. If all of you are delivering food, generic, pare-pareho lang po kayo. Now, create a value also. Kung yung iba hindi naka-uniform, simple lang po. Why not be in uniform? Diba? Create mileage. Ibig sabihin, kung yung iba nagdi-deliver lang sa certain area na to, bakit po hindi kayo mag-deliver sa ibang area pa? Diba? So, it's about being actually different from all of the rest. Kapag pare-pareho po kayo and all the rest, ang tingin po ng mga consumer just pare-pareho lang yan. So you must have a value na binibigay. Ibig sabihin may extra kang binibigay. Or I would say it could be tangible also. Uy, napakabait nitong tao na to. Uy, ang ganda ng uniform mo. Uy, bago yung motor mo ah. Just be different. Kasi kung pare-pareho po kayong gano'n, and then the consumers would actually think, oh, they're all the same. That's a principle of branding. So be different. And create a niche, I would say. So if they're delivering food, mag-deliver ka ng, I don't know, gadgets. If they're delivering this, mag-deliver ka naman ng iba. If they're delivering A, deliver B. Such that you can be different from all of the rest.
Thank you, Sir Joel. Yan po ang one of the key or ingredients. Sir Joel, ito pa, may next question. Sorry, ang daming questions, Sir Joel, ang pumapasok.
Sige po, mas mabuti sagutin po natin.
Okay, may question dito. I'm a teacher. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to do business. Ano po yung suggested nyo na moderate to low risk? Sir Joel, yun yung tanong niya. She's a teacher right now and I think gusto niya mag-venture sa business pero first time. So, meron ba daw pong moderate to low risk? Wow.
Well, as an entrepreneur, I would say naman po, risk is always involved. So, lagi pong involved ang risk dyan. Diba? May kasabihan po tayo nga na an entrepreneur is like someone who's jumping off the cliff at pagbagsak mo, may solusyon ka na. That's how an entrepreneur works. Now, to cite an example, my sister is actually a teacher. She used to be a teacher talaga sa school. But when na-discover niya, bago pa nagkaroon ng pandemic, some 10 years ago, mas malaki pala ang kita sa online teaching. So nag-online teaching siya, and what she did, no nakita niya maganda yung kita sa pag-online teacher, nagtayo siya ng company, ang pool of online teachers. So she handles teachers actually. And if you're a teacher teaching English, napakaganda po ng kita niyan. And I would say, an average of 30 to 40 to 80. I've heard may mga teacher na kumikita ng 100,000. Online teaching lang po to English ha. No exaggeration. 100,000. Yun nga lang po, wala na silang time. Talagang nakatutok na lang sila sa computer. But that's okay. At least you're earning inside the house. So there's always risk, ma'am, if you're putting up a business. But of course, we always manage that risk. Dapat alam po natin i-manage po yan.
Okay, thank you, Sir Joel. So my next, may isang question dito. Senior citizen, I'm a senior citizen. How can I go to? Will it be possible for me to go to business? And can I use my retirement? Do you suggest that I use my retirement money?
It's a tricky question actually. But what I'm gonna suggest sa inyo, sir, is that if it's a business at may knowledge naman kayo, why not go into online consulting? Practically, it's capital. Wala kang capital. All you have to do is you have your website, you have your social media page. If you are good, I know someone who is engineer na nagpo-consult na lang siya ngayon through online. You don't have to exhaust the whole pera nyo. Kasi syempre, of course, retirement money nyo yan eh. And we need to be prudent of that, especially nowadays. But of course, I'm gonna encourage you to venture into business kasi wala namang pag negosyo po, wala namang pong age po yan. Mapabata, mapamatanda. Pasensya na po, nabubulol ako pag Tagalog. Mapamatanda. So if you are capable, if you have the knowledge, bakit po hindi? Online consulting.
Thank you, Sir Joel. That's very it's another angle that Sir Joel is saying. Sabi nga kanina ni Sir Joel, entrepreneurs are made. Okay, so meron pa pong isa. We will try to answer few of the questions kasi guys, we're running out of time due to time constraints, but we will answer a few. Meron dito, Sir Joel, sabi niya, any financing help that we can seek? This is a question of Sam.
Financial help, I mean, sa the government. The government actually naman provides loan, especially the companies affected. And then the DOLE also provide support also. The question is, are you an employee or are you a businessman or an entre? So the government is providing naman. You just have to be creative na lang and look for sources. You can actually also have a loan sa banko with an interest also. And they're also offering right now a very low interest because of this pandemic. So yun po. But gearing towards the online, the reason why I'm suggesting online, it's almost, hindi ko sinasabing wala. Halos wala po kayong i-invest. So if you are knowledgeable into something, why not go into a virtual assistant? Why not go into consulting? If you're a buff, why not go into a fitness virtual trainer? If you have enough money, why not go into food business? Kasi food business is very essential right now. What we need is food. So yun po.
Okay, thank you, Sir Joel. Guys, ang dami pumapasok, ang daming papel na inaabot sa akin. Okay. Sir, dalawa na lang, isa na lang siguro. Mahal po ba ang investment ng online business? At nasagot na yata ni Sir Joel, but how can we build, paano po namin mabibuild yung credibility namin? Sir Joel?
Depende po sa online business. What kind of online business po ba are you talking about? E-commerce? Or dropshipping? Or ano? Depende po yan. But practically, online business kasi, what you need, number one, again, let's go back again to the definition of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is providing that solution to a problem that sometimes wala kang resources. The number one resource that you have is your heart and your passion. Kapag gusto mo talaga, wala naman makakapigil sa iyo eh. And then the money, of course, we need that. But if you have the will really, Gagawin at gagawin mo yan eh. So if you wanted an online business, why not? Kung ano pong online business, pwede nyo gawin. Now, what's the second question, sir?
Paano daw po mabibuild, Sir Joel, yung credibility nila if they do online business?
Okay, that's a good question. Building up credibility takes time, of course. Especially sa panahon ngayon na napakadami na ngayon ng mga online businesses, you need to build your credibility. Number one, by being consistent with the product that you have or the services that you have. Consistency. Second, dapat lagi kang presence if it's an online. Lagi kang nakikita. Third, you must provide value to your customers, client. It's a value-centered market out there. Meaning, may halaga pong nakukuha sa'yo. Hindi lang po yung basic, kundi may nakukuhang extra sa'yo. Let's say, for example, you bought a 10 peso product, but that 10 peso alone, may magandang packaging. That's already a value to the customer. So value. Now, if you are venturing into a key e-commerce business, make it sure na maganda yung website mo at least. Make it sure na your delivery is on time. Things like that. Value. That will build your credibility eventually. In our case, as a branding agency, the value that we provide to our client na whenever they call us, kahit madaling araw, sasagutin namin, we are always, parang alam mo yan, Luis, di ba? As an agency also, di ba? Minsan, sige, palitan niyo yung design. These are value na nakukuha ng mga clients sa atin. Going the extra mile. So that alone will build your credibility.
Thank you, Sir Joel. So, yan guys, yan po yung mga sinishare ni Sir Joel. That's practical, those are the practical things that we can really apply. Isa nang, yung question na to medyo sabi niya, Sir, how can we get or have you as our entrep coach? Sir Joel, itutuloy ko na. May plug-in ka po ba or meron po bang events na pwede ka nilang masundan or they can catch you?
Meron po akong coaching page, Joel and Life and Entrep Coach. You can actually, or pwede niyo rin po akong maging friend sa Facebook because in Facebook doon po ako nagko-coach madalas Messenger, or I do Zoom every day. So, ito yung heart's desire ko really. Natulungan po yung mga kababayan natin na may desire to go into entrepreneurship. Whatever business that is, sige, magtulungan po tayo. So, you can actually invite me as a friend sa Facebook, Joel L. Cruz. Hindi po yung aficionado, ilusyonado lang po ako. Ilusyonado lang.
Thank you, Sir Joel. So, yan guys, catch Sir Joel on his Facebook page. Meron po siyang mga mentoring tips. And I'm sure you can search him sa Facebook natin. Just kindly add Sir Joel. We will try to answer some of the questions off-air na lang kasi we're running out of time. Sinisenyasan na po ako ng aking segment producer. Okay. But, Sir Joel, any last encouragement words that you could give if for them? For our listeners?
What I presented a while ago are some of the businesses that you can actually enter to. Just to encourage my kababayan na whatever we are experiencing right now, marami pa pong opportunity sa labas. Let us not try to look at the negative situation that we're hearing, companies closing shop. Like yesterday, I heard a good friend of mine in the corporate business, he was actually fired. But if you try to focus on those negatives, talagang magiging negative din yung output mo. If you try to look at the positive naman, the opportunities, mas lalong gagaan naman yung pakiramdam mo at magiging positive yung output mo. Of course, it is good every day that you have your quiet time. In this time of pandemic, sabi nga, more than the pandemic, there will be pandemic in mental health. Yun po yung masasabi ko. So, ano po yung mga tips? Try not to focus on the bad news, but try to focus on the good news. I don't know your religious background, pero it is best that you can read the Bible on a daily basis. You have quiet time, speak to the Lord before you do anything else. Rather than looking at the bad news, o ilan na ba yung cases, o ilan na ba yung Ilan na ba yung namamatay ngayon? These are actually will give you just anxiety. Eh. Tips, focus on the productivity rather scarcity. Focus on positivity rather than negativity. May pag-asa po lagi mga kapatid. Kahit may depresyong ganyan nangyayari sa economy, ang provision naman hindi po nauubos. Nandiyan po ang Panginoon para tulungan po tayo. So yan. Just be creative. Kasi tumingin po kayo kung anong mga need. May mga opportunity po at makakita po kayo. So marami pa pong opportunity, marami. Tulad po na sinabi ko kanina, big companies were actually birthed during that global financial crisis. The same thing now, maraming company magbubukas. Yes, I know, the economy is, it's quite hard, but there's always hope and there's always opportunity outside. Try to look at that. So yun lang po. Tulong-tulong po tayo mga kapatid. If you wanted coaching, personal coaching, meron po akong page, pwede nyo po akong i-like. I do free coaching po.
Okay. So yan, sinabi ni Sir Joel. Ako, Sir Joel, since sabi nga namin, if it's free, it's for me. Okay. So thank you, Sir Joel, for sharing this. It's not only insight, but there's wisdom, guys. To our viewers or Facebook viewers, yan pong sinishare ni Sir Joel is aside from the knowledge, there's wisdom in that. So let's be mindful of the things that we're doing. Let's gaya po na sabi ni Sir Joel, let's make sure that we seek God. Okay? So, sa kanya po nanggagaling ang success na meron tayo. So, thank you, Sir Joel, for sharing. Ang dami po ang notes ko dito, no? Nagalagay ko nga, safety products, the virtual events, back to basics, those delivery service. Yan po ang mga natutunan ko kay Sir Joel today. So, the virtual assistant, yan. Tsaka yung mga new restaurant, yung mga process, no? Sir Joel, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We really appreciate your time. Marami nagpapabate yan. Okay. Sir Joel, I think they plan to add you sa Facebook. So Sir Joel naman po is very accommodating. The first time I saw him, the first time I met Sir Joel, hindi siya nagkakalayo ng kasama niya eh. Kasama niya sino ba to? Si Mr. Gabby Concepcion. One time, doon ko first time na-meet si Sir Joel. No? He is doing a branding for a company, and I think he's doing consulting. So, Sir Joel, we have viewers from Cavite, Laguna, Mindoro. I hope to those viewers, provincial po yung area na yun. No? So, I hope you can gain something from Sir Joel's lecture or sharing. So I think soon we can invite Sir Joel again to share more about those kind of ideas. Thank you, Sir Joel, for joining us. And before we close, can I just pray for everyone? Okay, let's just pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this afternoon. Salamat po sa oras na pinagkaloob niyo po sa amin. Hayaan niyo po na mapalago namin yung mga ginagawa namin, that we may be productive in everything that we do. Because we know that this brings you glory. We thank you that everything, oh God, Lord, is through your grace. We thank you for your power. We thank you for your sovereignty. We also pray for the people who got infected, who was recovering, oh God. We pray for your provisions for our country, oh God, Lord. We also pray, Father God, for your grace through our nation. We thank you for this afternoon. We pray that you bless Sir Joel even more in the endeavors that he's doing. We thank you for this time. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay,
Thank you also, Luis. It is always my joy to serve pag mga ganito po.
Thank you, Sir Joel. So guys, to our FV viewers, please, you can join us. You can join us in our I'll share. Sorry, I just need to show you. Yan, tomorrow we will be on. Okay, so please join us tomorrow. Home or school, homeschool, understanding the home-based learning on June 11, 2020. Sorry, tomorrow yan, okay, at 10 a.m. Make sure that you join us. Yan pong time slot na yan is in morning. So tomorrow morning, home or school, homeschool, understanding the home-based learning with our guest speakers or resource persons, Dr. Great D. Mabuti, Learn Director of Homeschool Global Philippines, Ms. Michelle Padrulanan, homeschooling parent for 17 years, a co-founder of Educating Life, organizers of the Philippine Homeschool Convention, Thank you for our partners, Elevation, AIB, PEME, Magalong Talks, okay? And for our previous speakers, thank you po, salamat po. Please make sure to visit our page of Vertical Parallel Asia. Kindly like, comment, allow us to see you. Yan po on your screens is our masterclass that will be shown in the coming, that will be done in the coming weeks. Okay, for more details, visit our page or direct message us. Yan po ang dates natin, no? For the mandatory basic occupational safety and health training for workers, it's June 26, 29 to 30, 1 to 4:30 p.m. Organizational change, rebooting our business to productivity, July 1 to 2. 1 to 3, strengthening corporate culture in thriving times, July 16 to 17. Building confidence in speaking power of you, audience and presentation on July 23 to 24, 2 to 4 p.m. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you support. Okay, thank you for supporting. To those who have supported our burden to breakthrough, thank you for partnering with us. To those individuals who are seeking to partner with us, any amount will do. It doesn't matter how much you give. The effort or the initiative is what really matters. And thank you po. And I hope that you continue to follow us on Vertical Parallel Asia. For details po ng ating Burden to Breakthrough, please PM us. Our numbers are shown in your screen earlier. Okay, thank you again to Sir Joel Cruz for sharing his wisdom. And thank you to our VP team, si Laika Belaos, Paul Mendoza, Miko Mendoza, Christian, Rod. Thank you for joining us. Okay, gaya po ng sabi ni Sir Joel, entrepreneurs are made. So let's continue making ourselves let's continue, okay, being an entrepreneur, okay? So, let's take opportunities, let's seize opportunities, let's, sabi ni Sir Joel, no, let's be positive and always make sure that we cling on to God. So, anyway, see you tomorrow if you're joining us, 10 a.m. tomorrow and next week, okay? So, for our financial series naman po, July 17. So, guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you've learned a lot. Please take notes and please comment on our page. Click like, heart, or care. Okay, see you next week. See you tomorrow for those coming. So that's all. Thank you for your time. We love you. Thank you and good night.